that's a point you probably should have had. The second point there.
Yeah and no. I mean, the first period could have been a lot worse than it was, and obviously they ran the shot clock up. I thought they do a very good job of just kind of funneling pucks to the net. Again, not all quality chances, but you know they skated. That team. They played very well, and they had us on our heels in the first. So, you know, looking at, I like the way that we kind of battled ourselves, got back into it, not only on the scoreboard, but we established our forecheck, especially early on in the second. And then the third, you know, you don't want to give that up and give it up that late. And we had talked about, you know, them kind of blowing the zone and pulling our D back, and I thought we had made a pretty good adjustment, and then we just don't shift quick enough, and they end up with a 2-on-1, and you know, you give them that many situations off the rush, they eventually get a break, and it goes in off our defenseman's skate.
For the most part, you like what you saw out of Boucher tonight?
I think I would say yes. Obviously, the scoring, you know, he was in on all 3 goals and very much a factor on them. But yeah, he's obviously confident with the puck now, and or at this point becomes where he's come from. So these guys again don't really know what's been going on here. So you insert some of these guys like Merrill and Boucher, and they, you know, they just pick up where they've kind of left off. And you know, I thought he did a good job. You know, he made those plays. He's really good around the net. We put him on the. That's where he played in junior on the power play, and obviously he's comfortable there.
Seemed to also work well. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Seemed to also work well with on the Sizzler line though.
Well, they skated. You know, they could have been wearing red, you know, tonight. The way that you know, again, I talk about Portland skated, but that's what we talked about doing. And on, you know, Sislo can fly, and Zaleski, you know, when he wants to go, he can go. And I thought as a group they skated really well. They were our best 3 up front as far as pace and playing the way we wanted to play.
I think you were going to catch a break there in the shootout, and the first one, obviously Jeff saves it and it goes in. You think maybe, you know.
Yeah, and then Anderson hits the
Right.
post, so that's just the way it goes. And you know, it's another one. You know, it's a tough point to give up. I thought, again, I really liked the way we played in overtime. We kill off that penalty, you know, to get us a point too. After we lose the lead, and then we really challenged them and had some good chances in overtime, and you know, you like to see that. And I don't know if guys play like that because they don't want to go to the shootout or not, but you know, we've won a couple here, so you know, the Anderson one goes in, you know, maybe it's a different story.